What's good? Sorry, trying to set stuff up. Still sleepy. I got up so late today. I'm like half out of it. I'm still in my pajamas. Don't tell anybody. I wonder if I can... Hey, Risky. Sorry. I just, like, pounded some breakfast and it's, like, stuck in my throat still. We're back to the Goomy grind. I was looking up today, I was trying to figure out, how to set up an N64 connection through my capture card. See if it's even worth it. Like, it seems like my particular capture card, there aren't like any easy tutorials online on YouTube or anything. And I'm sure there's a way to do it. It's just that it's not set up for it. Dude, my internet is... I couldn't stream yesterday. I was getting, I was going to get on and then I realized, like, I'm uploading videos to YouTube and stuff. And I was getting... what do you call it? Throttled. My internet speeds were getting throttled. So, like, maybe it's not just you. Maybe it's just this, the war with Russia it's slowing down everybody's internet. Russia be on the internet hacking. They'd be like, nah, nobody can have- if we can't have nice things, no one can have nice things. I think 30 frames per second is the default. I don't think I can go lower. I mean, I could definitely drop to lower quality, but I don't think it would, I don't think it would affect the like, FPS. Yeah. If only this were YouTube. I could stream to YouTube. I've never streamed to YouTube, but I could probably figure that out. Oh, that's weird. I just had spicy hummus, and so, like, my tongue's all spicy, and then the hot tea on top of it makes the hot tea taste hotter. I mean, eventually I do want to figure out how to stream on YouTube. I want to be able to stream simultaneously, which will really eat up my bandwidth. Then they're really gonna start throttling my speeds. Usually you have to, like, you pay for a service that will pass through your stream to other streaming websites, so it's not eating up your bandwidth, your personal, like, bandwidth. But I ain't paying extra for that. Hell no. But I was thinking tomorrow I might... Depends on how much money I have. Not even then, because I start work on Monday. I was like, I might just pay for Nintendo Plus Online. Because it sounds like they did patches, and they fixed some stuff in... they fixed, like, some lag, or they fixed some of the fog issues. Basically, they ran a patch for the N64 games. Something, and it might be worth it now to jump in those games. And finally check out and see how Ocarina of Time runs. Hopefully I can play with the Pro Controller. I don't see why I wouldn't be allowed to, but... That is something I tried to look up to see if the Nintendo Online Plus games only run with, like, Joy-Con. Since I didn't see anything, I'm assuming there's no difference. I'm assuming I can play with a Pro Controller. That would be a big thorn in everyone's collective balls if you couldn't use a Pro Controller. That music would have been perfect if I had just found a shiny there, but no. I may... I don't know. I may have to end the stream early and then come back later. It sounds like my buddy might come back over and we might go get some food. I don't know, it all hinges on how he feels right now. He's still deciding. I know, I'm gonna miss not playing with the N64 controller. That's like the whole reason I wanted to... Well, two reasons. I wanted to hook up... Like, I've got... I'm getting all my thoughts jumbled. Like I said, I've got the, I don't have the Elgato capture card, and the Elgato capture card is set up to more easily be able to run N64 through the Elgato capture card with a connector. I know, I just got here too. Like, I just got on stream and then my buddy texted me, he's like, I might come back over. We might go get some food. It's like, God damn, just get on. But either way, I'm definitely coming back after we eat. I'm definitely, like, I wanted to stream yesterday, like I said, but my internet was just being throttled, and it took me 2.5 hours to upload my 5-hour stream yesterday. And that is just unacceptable. There's no way that I could have put up a passable stream yesterday. So I'm hoping everything's running okay today. I can't be sure. But anyway, like I was saying, I've got the, EVGA capture card, which, like, no one has. That would have taken, like, a lot of video editing. I don't have proper video editing software. Like, I could download something basic. But that would take, yeah, it's on top of, like, editing the thumbnails. That's something I have to do. I'm really gonna get video editing software. And I definitely don't want to buy it, so I've got to buy something, or download something basic and fiddle with it. I just haven't gotten to that particular point yet. Instead, I spent all of yesterday. Let me throw it up on screen here. I spent all of yesterday working on this, finishing this up, which I'm quite pleased with. Where is it? Somewhere in here. There it is. Ha! It's finally done. I'm gonna delete the first frame, because the first frame just kind of like whites out the screen and it doesn't really fit in. But like, that took 3 days to get this done. But it's so worth it. Like all the little hair details. It was really tough. I had to go in with the magnetic lasso for pretty much every single part and outline everything. Riku was a pain in my ass. Riku has so many little parts, her scarf, her hair, the little twirly bits with her sword. Oh, God. And you think it'd be easier, like it looks like a decently high quality GIF. It's not. It's really not. Like half of the GIF is super blurry. Anyway. So like, you gotta make up lines for half of it. Did I save? I don't think I did. I don't know. I probably did. Yeah, I probably did. We're good. But yeah, I do need to download a video editing software. I'm not a complete noob at editing videos. I said before, Final Fantasy X-2 is a guilty pleasure. Alright, I know it's terrible. It's literally the worst of the Final Fantasies, but I love it. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, before I get up on stream, I will download some video editing software. I'll fiddle with that for a bit. This has been a while. It's been a while since I've done any... It's been since high school since I've edited any videos, so that's like... It is! Because they change their outfits and stuff. Oh, I forgot it's tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up early for that. That's like 7 a.m. where I am. Yeah, I'll have to set an alarm, make sure I'm up and ready. I'll set things up tonight before I go to bed. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's so early in the morning, but it'll be worth it. Well, here's hoping it'll be worth it. I'm definitely setting up a stream for that in the morning. Thanks for reminding me. I almost forgot. I would have gone to bed and just slept in tomorrow. That's just enough time to announce new DLC. To like thank everybody for Pokemon Week. We got some exciting news. Here's the DLC. I don't think we're getting a Pokemon Sleep announcement. I think Pokemon Sleep is still on hold. I mean, it's short. 14 minutes, that is a short direct. So anything could happen. They wouldn't spend 14 minutes on Pokemon Sleep. I think they would just do a separate announcement for Pokemon Sleep. They'd like tweet something out and be like, Pokemon Sleep, still working on it. It's happening. Actually, surprise twist. They're not even gonna talk about Pokemon. Breath of the Wild's gonna take over. They're gonna be like, excuse me, we know we said this was a Pokemon Direct, but actually, it's a Breath of the Wild Direct now. We lied. That's what I really want to see out of the Pokemon Direct. I want to see Zelda. Don't we already have NES? Don't we already have NES games? We have Super Nintendo. Yeah. Yeah, we got NES. We already got NES systems. I mean, they could bring new games, but like, they would have had to get licensing for new games. I think they've just stopped support for Super Nintendo. For the Nintendo Entertainment System and Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I don't think we're... Wow, that's a lot of mass outbreaks. Damn. Too bad I don't care about anything with the Goomy. It would be cool to get some new games, but they're not. Yeah, and I think Earthbound was just like a special update. They're like, okay, everybody's been asking for Earthbound. We'll do it. We'll do it because we know we'll make money. And for no other reason. Literally no other reason. Hold up. Hold on here. Is it just me? Or is this plateau here, this one right here, just a little suspiciously shaped? Like I just happen... I'm not gonna comment on the shape. I'm just saying it's just a little weird. Just kind of weirdly... I mean, you know that there's that human thing where you see things that aren't there, like you recognize human faces? Whatever that is. Yeah, that's what's going on there. I don't think I saved. I'm gonna go back and save. I just was distracted by that on the map for a second, and that just tells you where my brain's at today. I'm just not fully awake yet. Yeah, I forget what that's called. When you recognize like faces and shapes and stuff that you're just familiar with, so you're more likely to see them. No, but the Mandela effect is pretty cool. I do enjoy the Mandela effect theory. Like the Berenstein Bears. It's definitely Berenstein and not Berenstein or whatever the actual spelling is. That's not what it was. They lie. They lie. Somebody's gone back into our childhood and edited all of that. Like, I haven't bothered digging too deep into, like, the antes of that theory. But the coolest bit is the CERN scientist that's holding up the two signs in his chair, and he's swiveling around, and he's like, he's got the number one foam board finger, and a signboard in his lap that's like the last name of the first Bond or something. I don't know. But basically what it like spelled out to was, we changed Earth's history by going back in time and like pulling Mandela out of a different timeline and putting him in our timeline. And because I remember, right, feeding into this theory that, is that a Goomy over there? It looks like it. No. So I remember back in like 4th grade, my science teacher telling me about Mandela and about how he died in jail. And like it was this big deal because he was this big humanitarian. And then, what, like 7 years ago, something, like he was suddenly on TV and like he was a president now, and everybody was like, that's weird. We all remember him like dying. Dude was dead, and now he's some kind of elected president. Like nobody, like half the population of the Earth was like, that's weird. I think that's a little bit different from some of the other potential Mandela effects that were like, oh, the change in the Star Wars line, like, Luke, I am your father, or no, Luke, I'm your father, whatever, like minor differences. Stuff like that can easily be explained by just people misremembering lines or famous lines being distorted, or even like updated movies adding new scenes. Like there's the updated Star Wars movie that does have Anakin Skywalker in his younger form, and like the Jedi spirits at the end of the movie. So like there's updated versions of the movie, so they might have changed some things. C-3PO having like that's the silver arm, and people were like, that's a Mandela effect. But I think so there's this other video online of this guy talking about supercomputers. And these supercomputers had, according to him, the potential to reach into other universes and take things out of them, or take things from our universe and put things into other universes. I don't think it would necessarily be like the Illuminati, but I think super wealthy families may know some things that we don't know, but I don't think it's like, I think it's more of just, we give too much credit to governments and big businesses, and we think like the super elites have some secret knowledge that we don't know. But what I really think it is like the war industrial complex. They have technology like hanging over our heads that we would never know about. I think like the super elite wealthy families may have some ins on that, but I think it's more of just like, when it comes to science and war, I think there are technologies that they just don't necessarily think would be fruitful to announce to the public, that like, hey, you know, we have these machines and they're capable of doing this. Well, that would freak people out. I just think it's not announced. I think that those things exist. I just think that if, you know, there were regular announcements on like the updates of our supercomputing technology, that it would potentially cause some like mass hysteria. Like like that talk of the supercomputer, and I think this was like 13 years ago, where this guy was like on a TED talk or something talking about the supercomputers. Um, so like who knows the legitimacy? I mean, it's a TED talk, like could be entirely bullshitting, but it seemed like he was almost talking to like a room full of investors. So like people who would want to invest in this technology, like people who actually had money. So it seems like it would potentially be legitimate, or at least pseudo-legitimate, like they wanted this to happen. So you know, 13 years ago, so this technology, if it didn't exist, could potentially exist by now. With the ability to tamper with other universes. Like, I think that potentially exists. I don't think, like, Illuminati... I think that that's just a good way to explain it. Is, like, a secret society, like, ruling all of this, like, having control over this. I don't think it's that complicated, though. I think we give too much credit to our governments and, like, wealthy elites. Like, generally, people aren't that smart. The people that are, like, that hyper-intelligent just don't go around broadcasting it. They're not gonna go around talking about their crazy world-changing technology, you know? And they don't need a group of elites controlling them. Like, they're just gonna do their stuff. They're just gonna be in their lab, working on their stuff, getting paid, you know, like... I think it's a lot more normative, maybe, than we would give it credit for. Like, I bet there is all of this crazy stuff. I think it's just... nobody would really care unless we advertise it a bunch. And then, even then... So say, yeah, we do have this crazy technology, it gets on the news, and it's sensationalized for a bit, and then people would just get over it. It'd kind of be like, yeah, so aliens exist? Cool, there'd be hype about it for like a week or two, and then everyone would just move on. So, like, the fact that there's all these theories about super elite groups, like, the only reason it's cool to think about is because we don't know for sure. But if we knew for sure, we'd be over it super quick. Like, everyone would kind of, like, enjoy the theories, like, oh, yeah, we were right, oh man, look at this, and all this cool stuff, and then there'd be new stuff happening. New video games would come out and we'd be over it. We'd get back to worrying about new gen game technology, you know? Did I just start up the save file? I think I did. Well, you got your wish. I mean, sounds like Putin's gonna try to mess with Poland, and then that's gonna be a problem. I mean, it's one thing with Ukraine because Ukraine's not yet part of NATO. That's why they were desperately trying to get involved with NATO, because if they were, then it would start World War III. We would be in World War III right now. But Poland, I believe, is part of NATO, and so if Russia slips up or intentionally crosses that border, we're gonna have no choice. And like, okay, yeah. Oh, they keep blaming Putin, but I mean, they've been waiting for this too. Everybody's kind of been waiting for the break in tensions. And it's fun. I was watching Biden's kind of like debriefing to the press yesterday, and he's saying pretty much everything explicitly, like, we have troops on the ground, but we don't, wink wink, have troops on the ground. No, like, we do. We do. They just aren't in Ukraine. They're like in Poland or something. Like, he kind of danced around it instead of directly saying it. Said everything directly but the fact that we have troops on the ground, but he's still like, yeah, we're still mobilizing troops to defend our NATO allies. Which means we still have troops on the ground. Which means we're getting involved in this war, one way or another. And we are clearly ramping up and expecting things to escalate. And then Biden was like, yeah, we're gonna wait a month on sanctions and see how these sanctions do. I'm like, wait, a month? We're waiting a month to see what sanctions do? Oh, that's smart. That's brilliant. Yeah, let's let the crazy guy go on for a month with his conquest. We'll see how that goes. Things are going great. Yeah, US has really got this handled. Again, sanctions are really stopping them. And all the reporters were like, why don't you just directly sanction Putin? Well, if you directly sanction Putin, that's literally the same as declaring all-out war against Russia, okay? And then that directly pits two nuclear powers against each other, and yeah, literally, you just can't do that. So, I mean, it's... So Biden just directly avoided that question, because he can't answer that one way or another, because if he answers yes, we'll put sanctions against Putin, means yes, us and, as a side effect, NATO and all of our allies are now openly declaring war against Russia. So he can't do that. And if he says no, then that's a free reign for Putin to do whatever he wants. He's like, okay, well, they just basically said they're not declaring war against me, so I'm just gonna carry on with my conquest. And if things escalate, we got a month, it seems, before it gets to that, so, like, Breath of the Wild 2 has got a month to come out before things go crazy. Yeah, this shit's getting scary, though. We're doomed. We're all fucked. World's gonna end. And it's all gonna be because Putin is like, man, I really wish I could have a little bit more of Ukraine in my Russia. Like, he doesn't just want a little bit of Mardi Gras in his life. He also wants a little bit of Ukraine and Crimea, too. No, wait, didn't he already take Crimea? I think he already took Crimea. Don't ask for that. You never know. You might get it. You know, it's fine if, like, Japan takes over. That we could all want. We can all want Japan to take over our countries. Things would get better. Like, we talked about this. We'll all get significant upgrades to our toilets. And that's fine. Russia will all get significant downgrades. No one wants that. Well, I mean, okay, if Russia takes over your country, then technically you're within the Russian border and you've got more open land to move into without needing a passport, so I guess that's something. So it's silver lining and everything. I guess. We got more real estate. It's free real estate. Guys, it's free real estate. Yeah, I mean, just think about all the opportunity that opens up. There it is! Oh, less than an hour. 40 minutes-ish? 30 minutes-ish? I think I started the clock semi-early. My jet balls. Shall look at that, and we ain't messing this one up. No way, no sir, no how. Okay, wait. It's not running away, it hasn't noticed us. I can safely save. I'm sure. I'm sure I can safely save. Okay. So even if it runs away, or if Yanma decides it wants to get caught too, we'll do that. That's fine. That's fine too. Well, look at that. Now we can safely end the stream. So even if I go out to eat, it's fine. Doesn't matter. And I was considering, if I got the Goomy early, I was considering swapping over to N64. Just paying for Nintendo Online today. You didn't see it? You must have missed the shiny animation. It was the yellow one. Oh, I gotta save too. I'll save, we caught it. Yep, it's yellow. Just like the last one that got away. Still yellow. I mean, they're purple now. So it wouldn't make much sense for the shiny to be purple. It's gotta be noticeable, you know? Well, we gotta do the thing. I gotta go back. We gotta pull it out. We're missing one. Catch the last one. We caught our last Yanma too. Very nice. Oh god, I'm asleep. Oh, I got... Whoa! Kidding me? You can't clear that cliff? We clearly cleared it. Come on now. Alright. Let's get back and swap it out and evolve it. Take a picture of it. There he be. There he is. Well, that was a quick stream. Look at that. Full box, full party. We did it. We straight did it. Beautiful. This is lovely. Alright, well. Sorry to see Espeon go, but just temporarily. The Bidoof count. Alright, the Bidoof absolutely count. Fine, well you know what? We'll get one more shiny and then it's fine. What would I like to do now? I'd like to evolve my Goomy, that's what? That's what? I think... Oh god, I didn't... Wait, we saved. I gotta take a picture of the Goomy first, before I evolve it. There we go again, I was evolving it before I took a picture. Gotta get a good screen cap for a thumbnail. Alright. Watch the shiny's gone again. That would just ruin my whole day. I was almost worried for a second. Just for a second. Just a little bit. Try to make it as easy as possible for me to cut out a good picture. There we go. Oh, it did a little hop. Oh, do it again. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Damn it, what a bitch. My friend went out and got tacos and drinks without me. I don't want tacos and drinks. Yeah, I can go to the photo booth too. But it doesn't matter. So I'm cutting the photo out in Photoshop anyway. And the photo booth, since it's got like this like samey background color, and it's kind of similar to Goomy's background color, it would be a little bit more difficult to cut out. I know! I thought we were going together. He went without me. He's like, he said you ate tacos yesterday, so I just went to go get them. Bitch. I need tacos again. I can't believe he did that. What if I wanted more tacos? I just can't even believe it. Man, tacos sound great. And like, fancy tacos. Fancy tacos. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's a tough choice. Hmm. I just... Wow, that's a choice. That is, that is a top choice. Right, that right there. They're both barely different as shinies, too. Alright, let's evolve it. Let's see what it looks like. It's got a little gold flotation ring. It's cute. Try to get a good angle at it. Not in this game. No. But Sword Shield, I've got Shiny Pichu, Shiny Pikachu, Shiny Raichu, and Shiny Alolan Raichu. Let's save. Are those two alpha bronzong? Looks like it. It's a really tough choice. But Happiny I don't have as shiny in any other game. I've never gotten a shiny Happiny. But I have gotten shiny Raichu, Pikachu. And I have gotten shiny Chansey and shiny Blissey, but I've never gotten shiny Happiny. So this would be my first one. Ultimately, that's why I made the choice. Is it down there? I think it's down here. Yeah, they're down here. It's a weird spot. I don't think Happiny shiny is too much different, so I gotta be real careful while catching. I think it's just a lighter color. Oh, you know what I should do though? I should head back to town and grab some XP candy and evolve Goodra. So I'll do that when I reset here. I don't think I've got enough money, because I think I gotta get Goodra up to like level 45 or 47. Maybe even 50 or 55. Let's double check. Level 50 while it's raining out. Well, I'm glad I looked it up, because I would have gone way past level 50. Oh, gotta make sure. Before I save, gotta make sure that the Happiny is still there. Yep, okay. Don't want to go get the XP candy and level up Sligoo. And save. And then not have... you know what? I might have stuff in my box. Let's check my box first. It's the Twilight Princess OST. Yep. I was feeling in the mood for more Zelda. I was watching Zelda theories and stuff today as well, so I mean, I was like... Zelda. Do have one XP small, but that's not gonna be enough. How many of these? Oh, I got plenty. Okay. I'm gonna throw this at Loppany, just cause. I think I'm still gonna go buy something to try to bump it up 2,000 instead of wasting it. I mean, it's like when you spend all day playing the same game, or like watching the same thing, you pick up more on it than most people are gonna pick up, you know? We only had enough for a medium. We gotta wait on the last level while it's raining out, so we gotta basically reset days until it rains outside. I think Nintendo does intentionally put intentionally and unintentionally put a lot of lore in their games. And I mean unintentionally by the fact that a lot of their games are based off of lore of, like, existing religions. And so it's not, like, intentionally putting lore in, it's just that the games are created around pre-existing lore, so it kind of makes lore from nothing. And so it gives all these theorists a lot to work with. Oh, it's literally raining right now. Okay. Well, that was easy. I don't have a that was easy button, but... Yeah, maybe Breath of the Wild 2 will kind of explain that a little bit more. I think with the egg being able to time travel, that kind of explained a lot of things. I figured the tail was gonna be gold. That's an unsurprising shiny, but only because the pre-evolution kind of lined it up to be unsurprising. So that makes sense. Oh! Oh my god, I love that. I love how it's all curled up on its- oh my goodness. That's fabulous. Look at it! It's like a little bug in a rug. Oh, it's all cuddled up. My goodness. Doing a little dance. Perfect. It's perfect. I love it. That's great. Can you imagine? Oh, I made the alpha if I'd had the alpha shiny. With the big old golden tail. It's beautiful. Alright, let's save. Let's save. Yeah. Well, that was huge. That was great. Oh, snap. I don't know, like, he might still be coming over, my buddy. I don't know if he's he didn't clarify. He said he's driving with the tacos. So, like, is he coming back over here with the tacos? Is he just going home with the tacos? I don't have enough, solid taco facts to know what's going on right now. He should know that I'm streaming. I'm not going out, which is kind of pathetic. I'm pretty sad about that. I wanted to go out. I don't even know. I don't know if he's coming over here, if he's going back to his place. I'm so, like, left in the dark here. I don't have enough taco facts. Dude, it's so cold out too, so like... And that's why I got my shawl on today. It's fucking cold. That's why I still got my pajamas on under this shawl. What is behind that cliff there that's moving around? Oh, it's a tree. It's like it's something jiggling over there and it's brown and I don't know what Pokemon is that color. No, we still got like 2.5 weeks until spring. And even then it's still gonna be pretty cold. I mean, we'll get some unseasonably warm days in between. But for the most part, it's gonna be pretty cold for a while. I was just wondering where the last happening was and he comes running in out of nowhere. Okay, that's fine. Do you like my little boss HP bar that I added up there? Anytime someone follows or tips or sends bits, it does HP damage. I made it a game. I saw that in the widgets and I was like, that looks fun. And stupid. I'm all about fun and stupid. I guess if like 15 minutes or so passes by and he's not here yet, then I assume he's not coming over. So that's... Either way, we got at least 15 minutes of the stream left. Or 2 hours. Which I know is a significant difference in time, but we'll see. And either way, I'm still coming back. I'm gonna come back on either way. He's in the middle of driving. He shouldn't be texting me in the first place. Don't text and drive, kids. It's dangerous. Kids, adults. It's mostly adults that drive. Don't text and drive. It's bad for your insurance premiums. I'm not sure, but I think half any shiny is just like slightly pinker. So I really gotta watch out for that shiny animation. Just Messenger. Just whatever vague Messenger app is comes pre-downloaded on the phone. We don't have to use of course we do use Kick though. Kick, Discord. So like if we're not using a regular Messenger app. WhatsApp isn't really as popular here as it is overseas. I mean, people still use it, it's just there are other apps to use, you know? I think WhatsApp is more popularly used with like younger generations over here. Go for Magikarp! Same thing, just general call out. Of course we don't exactly call each other. I mean, do you call your friends? I feel like my generation, we just don't call each other. If we absolutely have to, sure we'll call, but like beyond that, if you can't get away with just texting somebody what you need to text them, you know? It's pretty much calls are, like, calls are if you're like in jail, about to die. Nobody calls here. Like, calls are for your parents. Oh my god, he is here. God damn it. Well, okay. Let me catch these real quick. And then I guess we'll end stream. We got the shiny. It's fine. I'll be back later too. And then that'll give me the chance to change the stream title and such. And then maybe instead of continuing Pokemon, maybe I'll get up Nintendo Online and we'll check out Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. Because we're overdue for that. I've been pretty excited for this. That is all indeed. It's good to see you, sir. Thank you for reporting in. Okay, I think we got him all. Oh, except for this one hiding behind me. But yeah, I will be back later, and then we'll get up Nintendo Switch Online. I'll bite the bullet, I'll pay for the Nintendo Plus, and we're gonna play some Zelda. It's gonna be lit. Yeah, I will see you guys. You guys are awesome. Come back and join me when I'm back later. Okay, gotta go.